fuck, not again. I'm an absolute clown. Hold on. I'm a clown. Clown shit has been happening. Fate. Okay, cool. They can hear you now. Say hello.
Hi.
I did it, chat. I brought the audio in.
Did.
Look.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Do you want a prize, Briar, for doing your job? Anyway, hello, chat. Welcome to the series finale of Rise of Vestia. As you may notice, we are only 3 right now. That is because Jet has indeed decided to pull out, because bringing a new character in for just 1 episode is... I'm trying to find a word to describe it. Yeah, that's a good... That's
mildly whack.
Mildly whack, my dude. My brother in Christ.
Like, oh boy, time for my character development. Oh wait, that's it, okay.
Yep, exactly. Like, his arc is 30 minutes. Like, that's it. The arc consists of going to Walmart and picking up a freaking cereal bowl. Like, that's it.
What's your reason to becoming a veteran? I lost my sandwich. Here you go. Yay, I have completed my character.
There goes your character. You can just go back now. Anyway,
go back to the Shadow Realm.
The final reason...
Pierce from the tribune is like, I'm here to get on my sandwich you stole.
Oh my god.
You throw a bagel at me.
Oh my god.
I created you, you created me.
Oh god, he's seen too much Spooters.
I've only seen it once, but I love the fucking memes. I want to see it again.
I need to, like, actually fully watch it. I've seen memes, and I've seen, like, a version of it that was definitely legal and not interrupted by, Hindu, not Hindu, Punjabi, cricket betting sites. Definitely didn't interrupt my Spider-Man viewing. Nope.
Spooter.
I watched it legally.
Yes.
Very specific.
Don't worry about it.
No, there's different versions of Spooters.
Exactly.
Like, not much. It's just like a slight difference in scene.
Yeah, and my slight difference was that every, like, couple of minutes for the first 30 minutes of the movie, it just got interrupted by a Punjabi cricket betting site. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
Don't fucking worry about it. Anyway, unfortunately, the final reason that we are down 2 other players is, unfortunately, Mars did end up passing away about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, or is it 1 week?
It's been about a week and a half.
A week and a half. Okay, yeah. She unfortunately passed away via stomach cancer, and we were all very saddened by her passing. And to honor her, we will finish the story that she started. So that is why we're here, to honor Mars and do good and make funnies. That's what we're here for. Somebody please say something so I'm not sitting here in awkward silence.
Don't worry, it's alright.
We'll make sure to include all the random Obamas, the random cars, the Subarus.
Please,
the
no.
tribunal will indeed make an Obama joke and say that she ate it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she ate. Okay,
she ate.
Period. She ate.
But honestly, work.
Work. Period.
Period. Anyway.
Period. Slay.
Tribunal dies. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
The final boss is Obama.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
You see? Alright, come down here.
Oh my
we were actually just joking on call about, like, what would be the most anticlimactic thing to put right at this spot that we're planning out. You'll see when we get there, but we'll tell you afterwards if I remember. But wow, it was a hoot and a holler.
A hoot and a holler. Oh my gosh, makes us getting infected by our southern ways, Streaky.
Come out here, brother. We got you. I'm gonna make you a part of my team.
Oh my god. That just sounds like you're about to threaten to make him your woman.
Listen, these fuckers are just a few hours away from me. I will find them.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Hell yeah, baby! I told you it was gonna be.
Oh my god, we're about to do like this heavily traumatic, sad arc, and here we are over here making like gay sex jokes. Fucking Untold Realms,
Southern sex jokes.
Yeah, gay Southern sex jokes. My apologies. Let me be correct.
Roll Tide.
Roll
That's
Tide.
on brand. the thing that happened right before like session 6 where Elric lost like the one thing he had for like his whole life was the Hocus Crocus situation.
Oh, fucking right,
they
the
helped
Hocus
him.
Crocus. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay. Well, are we ready to start? Do we want to say anything else before we start, or?
I would say thank y'all for coming along with this journey. It's been awesome. It's been a blast.
Thank y'all
This
for
whole
coming.
journey of Rise of Vestia.
No.
Thank you for yes.
No.
God.
If I need your body, I'll fuck it.
I'm trying to make something emotional here. I'm trying to make something emotional here. God damn it! For fuck's sake!
Welcome to Untold Realms.
The one time I'd be
We're
serious.
high on crack all of the time.
I barely even got half down my cider. Okay, I'm not even fucking. Come on.
Oh shit, we're doing this with cider? Damn, I'll join you.
Listen, I have it here. I feel like it would have been appropriate. It is the fight.
It is the fight,
I'll-
TM.
I'll toast some champagne afterwards, just so I can keep my wits about me.
Fair enough. You do have to,
You
run
need
the
wits.
game. Alright.
I'll keep you excited.
Alright, well, let's throw the brakes off this bitch, start the train, and choo-choo down the tracks.
Like the Polar Express through ice.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Give me 1 second. I forgot to do something. We're definitely... It's fine. I didn't forget to put, I didn't put Yash. I didn't forget to put Yasha's reactive in the fucking play screen. No, not at all. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Nothing.
That's
happened.
fine. I'll just play from under.
Oh. Stricky, we all know you're under the desk. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? No! Look what you've done. Oh my god. No, 2 more times! I didn't come down. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I'm an idiot. One day I'll remember to put the audio on. I'm glad that means no one heard the fact that Stricky's definitely not under Makeshift's desk. Definitely didn't happen. Fucking hell.
How much of that was not on screen?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Thank God that wasn't captured. We get a mulligan.
This never happened. This wasn't part. This is not a canon event.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway. So, to briefly recap the events of the previous session, it was a rather roleplay heavy session, as the characters were all kind of calming down from the previous arc. And kind of getting their bearings, and it was revealed after Kolvar did something to try and speed up Jonathan's, development in his powers. He ended up awakening some sort of odd power in him, and seemingly everybody got hurtled back through time and saw memories from Sinead, where she seemed to kill some individual who was trying to help them or seemed concerned about their health. And it seemed like some kind of tragic accident in her past, as well as the fact that it was revealed Sinead was actually manipulating a lot of the events of the main characters to cause the tragedies of their lives, which led to Shanti being very angry at her. And then, as they reached what seemed to be the ending, the tribunal began trying to pry its way into their reality. When Interna, speaking through the bow that's on Azim's back, once again spoke and gave them a portal out of that situation, and now they seem to be in the old settlement that became Vestia later on. And that's where you all find yourselves right now. As the portal is still open behind you and you're stepping through, you can Like, you immediately see that Elric and Kolvar seem pretty, like, dazed by what they're seeing around them. Like, the look on their face is just, like, deep surprise. Like, deep... It's hard to explain. Like, they look worried. This is something they never thought they'd be seeing again. And Elric says to Kolvar, "You know, this is actually the second time in only about a month now that I time travel. Or was it 2 months? It
What?
still is very uncanny. Oh, yeah, I'll have to explain that to you sometime, Shanti." And as he looks back toward Shanti, his expression changes again as his eyes seem to go wide as he looks at the area behind all of you. And behind you, you'll hear another one of you hear the sounds of what seems to be that tearing in the parabola appearing that you saw when the tribunal appeared. As Sinead's stepping through the portal last, looking dismayed and a bit distracted by the events that have recently transpired. And a hand reaches through the portal and immediately grabs her by the neck. As it clenches down on her, you see the device around her neck that's meant to help translate her speech crack, as she's then immediately pulled back through the portal.
Can I try to grab her?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, right, dice! That important thing
As
that
I-
all D&D games use that I should always have out when we start this shit.
I would also like to rescue.
Alright.
Word. Give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, whoever has the better dexterity.
He has it.
Me.
Whoever has the
That's
better
my fault.
dexterity. Let's look at the monk that has like 60 feet of movement speed. Mine's like
65.
3.
All right.
I got a 14.
Would you like? All right. Let's see what this bad boy has. 32.
My
Looking over your shoulder at what Elric was looking at, you immediately spring into action and try and launch towards them.
Hmm.
And as you do that, be a quick... Actually, wait. On the DM, I can just roll my dice. I don't want to open these dice. Never mind. That's dumb.
Oh my god.
Forgot to do it.
I believe in you.
Advantage doesn't
Oh
matter.
my god.
You're the my brother in Christ. You don't have to roll a d20. Roll a d1. It's called I'm God.
True.
I do what I want.
And
You can't
As
match
you-
my speed, Spider-Man.
as you try and reach towards them, it almost feels like something's caught you on the back, like you hit a snag,
Mhm.
and then you realize it's sort of like the scruff of your outfit got grabbed by somebody. And
Uh-huh.
glancing behind you, you can easily see that Kolvar had grabbed you by the clothes to stop you from moving.
Uh-huh.
And as he does that, he reaches his hand out in front of you, and some like darkness seems to come from his hand as he points towards Sinead being pulled through the portal, who is now almost completely through it. And some like this spell comes from it that you don't recognize. It's like just a dark sphere of energy appears around where the portal was and seals it shut, just hovering there in the air. And he goes, "That was a really bad idea, kid. We've got to go fast. That will not hold them forever."
What, we're just going to leave her?
We don't exactly have much choice here. Besides, if anybody's going to be able to handle herself, it's her. Now. God damn. Which direction? Elric, do you remember what this place, what the layout was like? Not even slightly. It's been thousands of years. Great.
Where even are we?
This is... It's Vestia. This little village. Or at least what became Vestia.
Wow.
But a lot more rustic, yeah. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Come to think of it, I don't actually recognize the place all that much. I got dragged off to Silanoris. If I had to guess, aren't we just looking for the tallest building here? Good thinking. And you see Kolvar spin around real quick and examine the nearby skyline, which is not too difficult. He goes, "Alright, this way. On the double, everybody."
Well,
Easy to say
fuck
for
it.
your long legs.
Okay.
Well, I guess
you
I'm
all
following.
choose to follow him.
Yes.
Word.
Yes. I be stepping.
I'll follow as fast as I can with my tiny dwarven legs.
I just like casually walk as y'all are sprinting. It's like, eh.
He can just do that. He's like an A-posing character in a game.
Oh my
Like no running
god.
animation.
No. Exactly. Just flying across. Just zoom.
And
He
so,
goes for dominance.
Oh my god.
Starts no clipping through the ground.
Asm finds the back rooms. New Rise of Vestia spinoff.
God.
You're welcome.
No, you're not.
That'd be such a wild plot. That's more wild than the thing we joked about before this.
You're welcome.
It's isekai to the back rooms.
You run into a fucking IKEA worker in the back rooms. They just go, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's up, Chief? I cut them.
Just doing some inventory. Like in the back rooms? Yeah. It's just part of that infinite IKEA situation, actually.
Oh my
Nobody really knows that.
god.
It's our drywall setup. Anyway,
Her drywall
So-
setup. I hate it.
as you all race down these halls, as you race through the streets of this small settlement, a kind of like stone tower. It looks just kind of like a castle's parapet, but like built in the middle of a little settlement. Becomes very clearly visible. And it seems like there's this distorted space surrounding it as you're all running towards it. And as you make it there, Kolvar immediately throws the door open, and you can see inside it's quite a bit darker, but there's this ominous looking light coming from it. It seems to be two silhouettes within it that look like adult males. Kolvar gently enters in as Elric follows behind slowly. So, what are we looking for here, Kolvar? Well, this is the moment I was offered something. See those two there? That's dear old Findolfin, myself, and it seems like they can't see us. See Kolvar like pick up a pebble and just and like tap it at the back of his like the left-hand person's head, as they both seem to be like not looking at the party and they're staring at something in front of them that's glowing like a bright blue light.
Does the pebble do anything?
Nope, just like
Flies through him?
it phases through him and
Oh.
like doesn't touch him at all.
Well, I
Uh,
guess that solves the question: if we step on a butterfly, do we end the world?
Yeah. Now I've thought about this moment for a long time. It's just I turned this thing down for a reason. How am I supposed to trust them? But it seems like Findolfin was right. But it wasn't really a matter of where or if I was going to accept it, but a matter of when. And he steps a bit further forward and sort of stands in the silhouette of what looks to be, now that you get a little bit more of a glance at it, he looks a bit younger, but as he steps into it, the image of his former self fades. And you can see as he's cradling in his hand this pale glowing blue stone. And you can clearly tell just from the ominous aura it gives off, this is one of the primordial stones you've been looking for. The Time Stone. Only technically exists at one point in time. It's when it was offered to me. I turned it down. Now, of course, Findolfin goes on to accept his. Makes Vestia. And, well, you all know the story.
Is that the last one?
Well, quite. He looks over at the image of Findolfin standing there, who's also just this. You can kind of see like the haziness, like see-through appearance of them. They seem to be a hologram. But I think we've had one of them for quite a while. And you see Kolvar, he kind of clenches down the stone in his hand and it glows brighter and looks like it's traveling through his veins and making them glow.
Oh,
He struggles with it for a moment, starts to quell and calm down. Nothing to it. Just accepting one of the most powerful items in the world into my soul.
That's not ominous at all.
Yep. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that I know who Findolfin became. You see, with Kolvar's free hand, he reaches up and kind of makes a turning motion in the air as he points towards the hologram of Findolfin. And the one that you see starts to fade away as briefly you see a hole punch through his chest, like you're watching some sort of video on fast forward. And then they disappear. And in their place you can see standing what looks to be Jonathan.
I don't like where this is going.
But I
not
do.
one bit.
Mm-mm.
And then you see Kolvar just kind of like wave his hand in front of Jonathan for a moment. And you see him like, oh, what the? Oh, did Kolvar's? No, where am I? Oh my! Did we have the stones? What's going on? What just happened? I'm also curious about that. Kolvar, did the training work? Yes, it kind of did. Yes. Slight problem though. We are currently running out of time, quite fast. But good news. We now have all the time we need, which is going to help us quite a bit since we've got company already. And he points back towards the door you all came from, where you can see the distortion of this room is starting to get more and more severe as you see those cracks in reality beginning to appear again.
They just don't quit, do they?
Yep.
They're not going to quit until the entire reality is dead.
Fair point. So what do we do with them?
It's not what we do with them, but what you do with them. Because me and Johnny here are going on a little field trip. But first, we're getting the fuck away from that thing. He says, and he lifts up his hand once again. We'll run away the only place we can. Into the past. And you see a bright blue flash of light engulf your senses. And now, you're all standing in this kind of desolate, rocky field that maybe has like a bit of like dirt, like some moss growing here and there, but a very like hollowed landscape that looks almost primal. And the night sky above you is twinkling with all kinds of stars, and the constellations almost look a little bit out of place. Like they've wiggled around a little bit from what you recall. And now, Kolvar then says, okay, all you, buy us as much time as you can. I know, ironic coming from me, kind of control time now, but me and Jonathan here, we gotta use these 2 stones to go find Sinead. Do you think y'all can handle that?
Wait a minute, you're just gonna leave us here to fight against that thing?
Yes. Great, thanks, Kolvar. You're always such a helpful one.
Where are you going?
Well, I guess somewhere in the parabola. That's the only place I can think to find her. But,
Oh,
Ayatin, you're going to get Ayatin.
bingo. Hopefully she can help us out. Alright.
Well, see if you can find
All of
backup
you.
there too, because I have a feeling we're not going to fare well against whatever the fuck can tear cracks in reality.
Yeah. Well, everyone, good luck. I really mean it.
we're
Ready,
gonna need
Jonathan?
it.
You
guess
better
I
bring
will.
back. Oh,
Go ahead.
you better bring back something useful.
We'll do our best. Hey, let's hurry up, Kolvar. You see both of them disappear in a blip of energy. And you're left in this desolate looking waste like landscape. In a place you don't recognize. But you know you must be far in the past. And then everybody,
Uh-oh.
place down your characters
Uh-oh.
Oh,
in here.
ooh, rocks.
Rock.
Rock.
Not just
Rock and
rock,
stone.
but it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Where the fuck did Briar put the leak?
Oh my god.
I told you I would
Hold
put a
on.
leak here.
I want to find it. The game does not matter. I just want to find the leak.
Who?
This is a small map. How the fuck is there?
Where's the leak?
Small. Where's it?
It's probably very tiny, or I feel like it's.
That's
like
what she said.
It is. I'll give you a hint. It is smaller than the rocks.
Ah, you gotta be
Okay.
fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Which?
fuck.
Are we talking about the rocks or like the pebbles?
The rocks.
Okay.
The big gray ones are rocks. The one that look like little white dots, those are like pebbles.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Nope.
What I think it is. Is it here?
Nope.
God damn it. Wait a minute. Oh,
You had to put extra green stuff everywhere to confuse us.
I
Yeah.
did. I had to make
Bitch, I'm
it good
colorblind.
for the final one.
Bitch, I can't tell. I'm colorblind.
Oh, right.
Dang.
I'll
can't
give you another
participate.
hint. Shanti's standing pretty
You're
close.
awesome.
Like zoom in real good.
Oh, I think I see it now. I think.
Oh yeah?
I don't even know what this leak originally looks like. That's wait a fucking minute.
It's that. It's under the rock. It's so tiny.
You're welcome. I made it as hard as
Oh
possible.
my god!
What the fuck? That's bullshit.
You love me, remember that. Mwah.
Okay. Rock.
We do.
Wait, is Henry
Actually,
with
that's
us?
Henry? Yeah. Did you have him with you when you went to that meeting originally?
I think I remember shoving Henry into the portal. Like just like counter.
Yeah, right. You
Like,
did.
we are leaving.
Well, then we have Henry. Nice.
And we indeed do have Henry.
Everyone's favorite non-speaking mechanic boy.
He's our favorite bro.
Bro.
Bro, I hate it. I hate it.
Bro. He's a good bro.
I hate it.
You love it.
No, it's terrible.
Bro. What about Butt Buddy?
Oh, do you need the token for the thing?
No, I haven't.
Wait.
Don't worry, I
Okay, cool.
uploaded it.
Okay, cool.
The thing.
Great. Don't worry.
And so,
The thing is
Uh,
definitely not terrifying at all. Mm-mm.
It's just a smiley face.
That was the old
Smile.
HP.
as you're standing around,
Didn't the long rest after leveling this up?
you see fish.
You see a fish.
round 2, bitch. It's been seasons.
All right, somebody get a rope. We're gonna choke this motherfucker.
We don't talk about that.
I'm talking about it. I'm breaking the sacred rule. I'm talking about it.
We're making
Oh my
I'm the choking of the
God.
fish.
No,
Anyway.
new armor, no health percent.
a fish.
So, as you're all standing around, Elric kind of like looks around and up at the stars, and he comments, "I can't seem to feel any of Selenor's forests. In fact, the world just seems so quiet.
Nothing.
How far back did we get sent?"
Can I look up at the stars and try to figure out where the hell we are? I know they got jumped
Yes.
around and stuff, but hey, maybe there's a normal constellation that I can recognize.
There's 5 North Stars.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Please load my character sheet. Thank you. I want to see my perception modifier. Yes, I remember now. It is a high one. 18.
18. As you look around in the sky, you see it's kind of hard to make out. The stars, you can't quite figure out your orientation until you notice what seems to be one constellation, because it's a pretty recognizable one. It's a bit like Orion in our world. It's like a really easy one to spot. But as you look at it, there's like a line of 3 stars that you know are supposed to make a pretty perfect line, but it seems like the middle one is slightly lower than it should be, and the left one's slightly higher up and to the left. And you realize that the stars are just like a little wiggled around, like out of alignment, which is something that very rarely happens. And you give me a history check.
History check. What's my history modifier? It's a 9. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's roll that history check, boys.
1.
29. Let's go. Nat 20,
remember-
motherfucker.
You remember reading in one book from like your studies, like a really specific one, that as you were reading through it, you remember a detail about how there was supposedly a star that had appeared in the sky only a few hundred years ago. However, there was very little proof about it, as the field of like astronomy was not particularly all that developed, and there wasn't too many people like paying attention to it or drawing it. And as you look up in the sky and you look at other details of the constellation, you notice one of the stars in it is in fact missing. The one that completes kind of like the left shoulder of this one constellation you're looking at. And you realize you must be very far in the past for it to be missing.
The stars are wrong. That they're supposed to create the shoulder. And she kind of like raises her finger and like tries to connect the stars, but it's just not working because they're screwed up. We are extremely far back. Likely before anything was even created. Stars are all wrong. It's I think stellar drift is what it was called. I think.
Oh. That explains why I see some stars wiggle around over the years. Could have sworn that's how they looked earlier on when I was younger.
Perhaps.
And as you're looking up at the stars, it seems like a few of them are a little distorted. It's a bit hard to tell with your bad eyesight. But,
My eyesight's not that bad anymore.
well, you're used
It's
to
just
having bad eyesight.
mildly bad. It's just like, I can read most of the E's on the chart.
My God. Most of them, at least the first two.
I can read at least 3.
No, Shanti, that's an E, not a 3.
Fuck! Not again!
God damn, I'm fucking losing myself over here. I hate this. That's so good. I like the East.
And then-
So stars are wobbly. Keep going.
So as you're looking up at the sky, you see what looks to be some of the stars moving around. And then, without any sort of grandeur or style or like any sort of grandiose appearance, they seem to drop a little bit further, a little bit further. And suddenly, even against the incredible darkness of the night sky, an uncanny glow starts to reveal the silhouette of a human shape. As you look in front of you, you see this sort of deep purple humanoid shape with wings that seem to stretch up into the sky, but it's hard to tell where they end due to the darkness of the night. In the center of their face, it seems like there's a cluster of lights and stars in the distance. It's kind of this like gaping pit where the face should be has this kind of jagged crater that shows a portal into what seems to be the cosmos. And in front of you stands the tribunal
Oh shit.
Ooh.
as it gently rests its feet upon the ground. Here's a rendition of that. I'll place it right here.
Nah, we're making that shit bigger.
Yeah. There we go. That's too big.
No! That's perfect!
Yeah?
More.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? No, we just make them like this fucking big? No.
Jesus Christ.
Not gonna lie, when it first popped up, I thought it was a blue gorilla. It's like with like its arms just like raised up, like oh my god, the monkey's the
Nah,
Sandal
bro,
has been
them be
getting corrupted.
wings.
got corrupted.
Oh my god.
Zendel found venom. Zendel with the ooze.
I'm immediately going for my spell book. Anybody else wanna?
I got a sword and hopes and dreams. Okay, that's all I got.
I got a sword, a left hand, and a dream.
You don't want to know what the left hand does.
Oh.
Listen, we could write that book another time, okay? But,
Oh
for
my
now, we got
God.
this.
Anywho, I'm gonna pull my spellbook out, but I'm not going to attack just yet. I'm just gonna be ready.
You do that, and Elric pulls out his greatsword. And
I'm
he also-
going to cast Fire Shield on myself.
You do that.
Cool. Specifically, Ice Form. Don't ask me why. Right now, I'm the god of fire. Still, I'm going to do fire.
Yeah. And so,
Oh yeah.
Streaky, did you do anything?
Brother, I got the abilities of a god. I am just a dude with a sword. I just get posted up.
Everyone just gets posted up. Brock wreaths himself in fire.
Shouts you like magical aura. Ask him, sword.
As I'm,
Oh boy!
oh boy.
Well, shit. Here I go stabbing. It's so stabbing.
Oh my god. Does it say anything? Is it like what is it doing?
Nope.
It's
The
posted
tribunal,
up.
it gently descends towards the ground and steps upon the earth. And after that, it takes one quiet step forward. It steps forward some more, and it's walking towards you.
I'm gonna back up.
Big ass
I'm
step.
backing up. I'm backing up.
With the speed of sound. Zoom.
It's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
So you back up with your movement. That is your movement
That's right.
range. I was about to say you don't
Right.
move that far in a turn.
Actually, wait, I'm just going to go do a
Asum
moderate
does.
amount. Asum can go anywhere.
Also, we're
Yeah.
technically not an initiative. I can take as many actions as I fucking want.
I can do what I want, but start doing circles.
True. Everybody, give me an initiative roll.
Oh no, not an initiative.
Oh boy, I wonder what I'll get. Huh. It's pretty alright.
Pretty
I-
average.
Hey, not bad. Let me just
Cool.
get rid of
What about Mr. Robot? What about Robro?
Let me just roll for him. There we go. Elric got a solid 3, so some shit I think is 5.
Good job, Elric. Proud of you, son.
we believe in you, buddy.
We believe in you.
Number
All
one in our
right.
hearts.
Everybody has their roles.
Mhm.
And as you're all standing around, some of you are backing away, as you see the tribunal is gently and slowly approaching. You see it disappear from existence in the blink of an eye,
Oh fuck.
and then you see it reappear behind Elric and Brock.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh.
Oh no 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 no.
Goku.
Still facing towards Shanti and Azim,
I don't like this.
and it reaches out its hand. It reaches out its hands. Shanti, what do you do since you're at the top of the initiative?
Wait, where's my spell list? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pull what is called a bitch move. Also, my other monitor is like freaking out. Let me make sure I have all of my spell slots. I do. Okay. We're gonna do something really funky called wait. Does this take my action? Yes, it's a bonus action. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Misty Step, so I can teleport 30 feet.
Okay.
I have to see it though, so I'm just gonna. I can teleport up to 30 feet, so I'm gonna teleport this way. So that's Misty Step. I'm then going to use my movement to go 5, 10, 15 this way. And
Yeah.
then I'm going to... I have no idea what the resistance is for this thing, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be resistant to every type of psionic magic that I have, but we're gonna try something here.
He ain't resistant to these hands.
Oh, I am so screwed.
They might be.
What?
Oh no. You know what?
Well, that's all I have.
Hang on. Let me check something real quick. It's a 20-foot sphere. Let me see how close. Can we just like make the center like the hit, like this thing right here?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
fine.
So shit, he's within range. Shit. God damn it, they're all within range. I can't cast Fireball, not without hurting people.
If you
I don't
You-
care how big the room is.
you can cast it, you can cast it right here, and it will work just fine.
Well, I'm gonna do that then. I'm going to cast Fireball right there. So I hit just them. We're gonna cast that. We're gonna cast it at level 3 right now. We're not gonna waste any of the high level ones. Alright. So it has to make a dexterity saving throw. Please, for the love of God, fail.
All right, let's see. So, as you cast Fireball, the usual visual appearances like occur as like these lights spark around in the air and sort of the area that's gonna be lit up. before a rapid explosion of fire wraps this sphere around the air. And as you see the tribunal get seemingly fully enveloped by just a bit of their wings poking out the end, you then see pretty swiftly the fire kind of like spins and threads itself and thins out, almost like it's becoming like spaghetti.
Oh no.
As it gets sucked into what seems to be, well, what is the face of the tribunal, as the tribunal seems completely unmoved by it.
Oh shit.
Streaky. Unless is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my
That's
turn.
my
I've used
turn.
everything.
Okay. Streaky. It's your turn.
Yes. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll use the Funky Donkey necklace
Mhm.
to grow big, to become big as him.
You do that, becoming big mode.
Big. Yeah. Did you make me big? Yes, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he still like trying to like reach his hands out to like a certain person, or did that stop once Shanti did her like thing?
Yeah, it looks like they put their hands back down.
Okay. So what I would like to do is that I casually approach Feathered Child, and then as I'm trying to run towards him, I like I see casually approaches. I
bougie walls over there.
gritties across him.
Please do not gritty towards the tribunal. Thank you.
Oh my god, he's witty across the tribunal.
Oh my god. I hate that.
So I run across, and as I'm going across, I like slash across his face, almost like whooshum, with the sword.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. Okay, just double checking some normal and boop.
That's an ad 20.
A nat 20.
You would have fight me on that.
You bring up your sword and slash it downward across their face. But as you do, it seems like there's almost no resistance as you pass through them. It's almost like you made like such a perfect cut. But then you realize there's no mark left on them as your sword slams down into the dirt beneath you. It makes a very clear divot against the ground. And the tribunal seems completely unfazed by your attack.
Well, shit. Can I let them catch these hands?
You can try.
The way you say that worries me.
You get makeshift the t-shirt that says you can certainly try.
You could certainly try. Okay. I will attempt to like fly kick towards them, like a flying kick towards their chest. Was it failure? Like, fuck it, I'm gonna kick him.
You're doing like a jumping flying kick towards their chest?
Yeah. It's like, ah.
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
As you do that, you jump towards them. And as you thrust your leg in their direction, it seems like you don't make contact with anything at first. Like your foot almost passes through them until they lift up one of their arms, and using their reaction, they grab at your thigh.
Hey,
you're halted in
take
place.
me out to dinner first.
Oh no.
And they pull you away from them. And lifting up their other hand in kind of a karate chop shape, they slash at your leg at around the middle of the shin.
And
let go of your leg as on the ground next to you, your half your leg is now severed and fallen onto the dirt. Give me a concentration. Like, see if you maintain concentration on your spell.
Okay.
Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay. Oh god, I only got a 1. 11.
11. Yeah, you I'm pretty sure you've lost concentration on the spell. And what's the save for it? I don't know.
It's
I
either
don't-
10 or half of the damage.
Oh,
Or
10?
in these situations, that would also be your choice, because this is something non-combat, kind of.
Yeah. And
yeah.
upon that happening, you take a flat 30 damage.
My brother in Christ, what?
You did just lose a limb.
Yes, you lost a
It's
leg.
just a leg.
Yeah,
It's
your
just
leg
a
is
leg.
on the floor.
Briar plays the sound.
What?
Fucking pulls a Black
sound.
Knight from Monty
Oh,
Python.
oh!
This is but a flesh wound.
I love it. My leg.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I
Plays it
promise
30
I'm
times.
funny.
You quite are.
Thank you.
But this was my joke, so I'm the funny.
Damn it!
You were just a delivery method.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. You are indeed the funny.
Thank you.
Also, give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage. Because you're about to see if you can land on your feet.
My toesies. My
On your one
singular-
foot.
My 1 foot. Okay. Now here's the thing. You dumb fuck. I have high acrobatics.
Okay.
Haha, stinky.
You have landed on your one unsevered foot. You stuck the landing. Your movement is now cut in half. Just like your leg.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Your
wait, hold on. Let me just
movement
make a
has
note.
been cut in half, much like your leg.
Yeah.
Jesus
Okay, let me just make a note.
Christ.
Let me just make a note that I used to have a speed of 65. Oh god, now I'm normal people. Ew.
Oof.
Yep, now you got
That is-
speed of 35.
That is
Yeah.
actually terrifying that he is still faster than me.
Ew, I'm walk like normal people? What the fuck?
You're a pogo stick now and you're still a bit faster.
shove my other sword in my calf. Become
Is-
peg leg.
Is that your whole turn, or would you like to try and... What are you gonna do?
Nah, I'm assuming like Adam gets language or something. Because I feel like it'll be like a thing.
You just get to drop to the ground in front of the tribunal.
Okay. Also, you make well because it's just
Yes.
yeah. There. Okay.
Shanti
leg
will
from
call
now
out
on.
your name in shock that you just lost a fucking limb.
I was first taking last not realizing when you tried to the other place. It's like, well, shit.
Oh no.
Oh, our audio's all robotic right now.
Damn it.
We're sorry, this just
Oh,
happened.
it's back. Yep,
It's back.
It's fixed now.
Okay,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
I
Thank
am
you, Discord.
aware.
Really making the finale awesome.
It's
Thanks.
not Discord, it's OBS.
Oh.
It's something with
Damn.
OBS. It's not my audio card. Oh wow, hi tinnitus. Ow. Ah. Oh, my fucking ear canal.
Oh no.
I am hearing a high C in my left ear right now. Ah. Okay, alright, we're good.
How the fuck can you tell the musical note of a tinnitus?
I was a musical theater kid for like 12 years.
That is all the time.
I'm also violently autistic.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that'll just end as him says. He's just looking down as his leg is down. It's just like, fuck. Like, this shit's getting fucked up.
And so, Brock, it is now your turn.
Make you move.
He just lost the leg. Where the fuck? This is Henry's character sheet. Where's mine? There's my character sheet. I have Fire Shield active. That doesn't do much in that case. I am going to punch her. I don't even fucking know.
Fuck pronouns, it's spooky.
Spooky.
That, whatever the fuck this is. I will also cast Branding Smite. And if... Yeah. Kapow. A 31 to hit.
You do that. And as you bring down your hammer, it
Fist.
once again... Huh? Oh, fist.
The Gauntlet of Totality, yes.
Nice. You do that. And as you're bringing down your fist, it once again seems like your fist isn't making contact with anything solid. As you pass through it, it just seems to sort of mildly disrupt the image of the tribunal. And they seem completely unaffected by it.
Okay. I would do it again.
Give me an attack roll.
That's a 16.
16? Again, the same problem. It seems like nothing is hitting them.
What the fuck? Can I roll, I don't know, an Arcana to know what the fuck is going on? Or is this way beyond anything?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
That's a 19.
A 19, okay.
18, my bad.
18. I was like, oh, I thought it said 18. So anyway.
Sorry, I cannot read.
As you're looking at this, it's starting to remind you mildly of the initial Void Stone and how it seems to ignore properties of reality the way that you typically understand them. But this is a bit different. Something about their body is just not properly interacting with physical matter.
It's almost like it's not fucking here. That is in character, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it just impervious
do you
to
have?
everything?
I
We're
think
about to find out. And what does Henry do? Or what else do you do on your turn?
Right, Henry. I'm just gonna skip Henry's turn as Brock is too stunned to give him any orders. So Henry's just gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna
Makes sense.
defend Brock. Prime objective.
You got that elevator music going on.
Yep.
And on Elric's turn, you see him launch forward towards the tribunal and leave a dirt patch behind where he was, trying to tackle it at high speed. But he seems to land on the opposite side of them with his sword clanging to the ground with him. As Shanti, you see he looks a bit confused and wonders why he wasn't able to make contact with anything in front of him. Oh, well, that's really bad.
Yep.
And I forgot to do something. Whatever, I'll do it in a moment.
Wow.
It is now the tribunal's turn. So,
Oh no.
it looks over its shoulder and kind of peers down at you, Brock. And you see one of its wings kind of twist from above it and lurch down towards the arm that has the gauntlet on it. And next, is it your right arm or your left arm?
Right on.
Your right arm. Next to you, there seems to be this wall of stars that just makes that blocks out your vision for a moment, and then a searing pain rips through your elbow. As the moment the stars are gone and disappear, you can see that your hand or your arm with the gauntlet is now laying on the ground, and now you're left with just the stump at your elbow.
It's
You now
at this
have
point that I would like to scream when I have people asleep in this house.
understandable.
Understandable, sir. Have a
And
nice
you
day.
take and you
So,
take 30 flat
imagine-
damage.
Imagine a scream of pain, please, from my dwarf. Actually, do I want my sound for that?
Yeah.
He just plays
We're
the
about to
fucking
find out.
Wilhelm scream.
I would much appreciate it. That's the scream.
No, but I have this one. I don't even know what this is.
Oh, that's actually good.
That works.
Yeah, that fits.
Yeah.
Just-
I don't think it picked up fully, so let me just. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Damn.
And so you take 30 flat damage from losing your right arm. And then, as that wing's pulling away, it seems like a strand of it kind of catches on your arm, or catches on the severed gauntlet hand, and it lifts up with the wing. As the tribunal then reaches up and grabs it from its wing, and you see it like hold the arm up and reach it down into the cavity of its face,
Oh,
as it's almost like it
ew.
just ate the arm.
It just ate your arm.
That must be
Ah!
I'm gonna go with a solid what the fuck, Chief.
Wait, did they eat my leg too, or is just there on the ground?
No, that's still on the ground.
Oh, what the fuck? You don't think my leg's tasty?
Nah.
Nobody
They
wants
saw
to
that
eat
and were
feet.
like, I'm not a feet person.
Damn. Fingies, however. You gotta get them fingies.
And then the tribunal looks back over towards you, Shanti.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't like this.
As you see it. How do I want to do this? It then lifts up its hand, and it kind of like makes this sort of zipping motion with its fingers, as it seems like it's drawing a line through the air. Sort of like the silvery light emits from it, as it then quickly swipes across the air. And suddenly, you're in darkness. And you feel a searing pain across your face. As everybody, you see blood spurt from Shanti's eyes, as a kind of silvery line crosses them and seems to slice the front of her eyes.
Ah, fuck. Not again.
And you take
Fuck,
30
I'm
flat
blind.
damage.
Yeah, Shanti will, like, reach up towards her face. Kind of like, what the fuck just happened? And then the pain will hit, and she will basically do the same thing as Brock, as she will, yelp in pain and kind of collapse to her knees. A little bit more feminine, but sure, yeah.
Nah, it's pretty accurate.
If I had a female scrim, I'd use it, but I do not, so, I can't voice act a scream. It is indeed past what I am, and if I do an actual scream, my neighbors will get very grumpy with me, so.
Or just
Yeah.
call the police at the sound.
Honestly, yeah, they probably
Yeah.
would call the cops. This isn't America. They care about their neighbors here.
I don't think I could scream in my building.
I don't know. I know where you live. I'm pretty sure they'd just be like, not fucking again.
Damn.
And now, Shanti, it is your turn.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I've just had my eyes thoroughly screwed, so I'm kind of limited in what I can do. I'm going to drop the spell book because it's useless at this point. But luckily, I still have some druid spells I can use that do not require the spell book.
Yes.
Ooh, this'll be cool. So I'm going to kind of like drag myself forward a bit, and I'm gonna make it look like I'm like super weak and about to like pass out or something. But then I would like to dig my fingers into the earth, and I'm going to cast spike growth right under where they're standing. I think that would be quite cool. So I would like to center it kind of like right here, or hang on, right here, and then just around them, spoiks.
You do that.
The square.
The square.
You
Yep.
put down a square of that size.
Yep.
Nice.
That's perfect.
20, yeah, 20 foot radius. Oh, wait, radius. Ben said more. That's a 10-foot radius there.
That's a circumference.
So
I don't know. The
square would
square's
actually
fine,
be
man.
like-
I don't.
Sure, I'll allow you to make it smaller if you'd like.
Yeah, I kind of want to make it smaller. I mean, I can't see, so it's, making it the correct dimensions isn't really my priority right now.
Yeah.
The primordial goes in the square hole.
Square hole. I hate this.
It goes in the square hole.
Is that your whole turn?
I use my movement to crawl forward. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word for Azim, because how's number Brock?
Don't you need to see him for that?
Oh, that's true. Don't
That's
I need
true.
to see him? Shit.
Don't you need a C?
I'm just saying all the spells that say you have to see them. That's ableist. I'm calling Watsy. This is bullshit. Crap. I do need to see him. Yeah, a creature of your choice that you can see within range. That's bullshit.
If only you had blind fighting like me.
Crap. Okay, technically I could do Cure Wounds, but that number 1 is an action, and number 2 I have to touch him. So yeah, that's my turn. I have literally nothing I can do.
What if I pogo hop towards you?
See, I know that you're asking in a serious way, but the only thing I can think of is Azim should enter the ass-kicking contest, and then he would truly be the one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest.
Yes.
And he win.
And I fucking win. You betcha, you sweet cheeks.
Be like the climax of Karate Kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fucking crane kick the fuck out.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that's my move, man. I'm just going to kneel in the dirt, my fucking eyes bleeding and shit, I guess.
All right.
Azim, it is now your turn.
Okay. Fueled with pain and rage, seeing his friends all get hurt, Brock losing his special hand, Shanti with her googly eyes, he gets angry, and so with his one leg, because he never skips leg day, jumps up into the air to the motherfucker and tries to slash him again.
You do that. Give me an attack roll.
You betcha. Move that. Let's go, baby. Ah, shit, I put disadvantage.
I'll just go with the
Okay.
first roll, which is 27.
Okay.
That is a miss, as once again, your attack seems to pass straight through them. Did you just jump straight up? Just to get height?
So, like, I jump up, and as I'm coming down, I slash down. And so, because it's the same thing as a miss, I kind of, like, with my leg, hop back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then
So,
you land on the spikes?
I jump
Sure.
away from the spikes.
Did you land on them, though?
Can I do an acrobatics to see if I could jump away from them?
Because
Like-
melee range is right here. I think you just accidentally put them there. Because this is a 3x3 space.
I'll stay it right here. Just to be safe.
Okay.
You already dropped me to 30 health, motherfucker.
So you do a jumping attack, and unfortunately, your weapon passes directly through them, seemingly
Okay.
doing nothing.
Okay. Okay. If
Whack.
I could do one more attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which one was it? I would like to use Blast of Elements.
Is 4d12 damage, any elements. What element would you like to use?
Good question. Can I do... What are the major elements in this world? Because I'm just thinking Avatar of like earth, fire, water, air.
It would be the elemental types of damage like acid, fire, force, electric,
Drop your
freeze.
spell that has them, I think. Is it protection energy? The one's in here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, acid, cold, fire, lightning, and or thunder. I will like to do lightning, please.
Lightning.
Yes.
As you shoot out 3 beams of lightning that rival Elric's power, you see these like beams of electricity reach out, bolts I should say, reach out, and as you start casting it, the tribunal turns their head towards you. And it seems like the electricity immediately careens into the center of their face, as if they're eating the electricity the moment it comes out and tries to attack them.
Would you say you're just like gobbling it up, or like it's like hurting them? They're like sucking it up like Kirby.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. God, I'm dumb as shit.
Can't quite tell. It seems like they're just like absorbing it in their face.
Well, shit. I guess as it will just go one hop this time and go boop.
One hop
grab your-
this time. Oh my god.
Do you grab your leg to keep it closer?
Yeah, I'll grab my leg. I'll just like grab it. It's just like fucking hell. It's like
You do that. Brock, it is now your turn.
Okay, player me has an idea. What It's eating things that are coming from Sinead. It ate my arm. It only ate the blast of elements out of all the things that Asm did.
Mm-hmm.
What did it eat of Shanti again?
Fireball.
That was not from Sinead, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Doesn't Shanti have some sort of item that Sinead gave her?
She does. It's the necklace. It's on her neck.
What does that necklace do again?
Boost healing. I can also use a special action where I basically have advantage on shit. Let me pull it up so I can read the actual thing. Necklace of Galaxies. Increases wisdom and intelligence to 19. Healing spells have increased by 10 points. Proficiency on wisdom and intelligence saving throws and checks. And then my special action is called Prediction. You can use the skills of Prediction to gain advantage on any roll. 3 per long rest. And Foresight, add +5 to your DC long rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, I have also a once per long rest automatically succeed any save, which is called the Future. Thanks, Sinead.
Gotcha. Really helped with the eyes.
Yeah.
I fucking hope so, man.
Okay. Fuck, I am missing literally the arm I was attacking with.
Yes.
And every... Oh, God. Wait, do I even have healing spells? I don't think I do. I really don't. Oh, fuck. Can't even close the wound. You said something about the Void Stone earlier. That is like the weird way to interact. You do know that Henry still has that stone out of King Joseph's forehead?
No, the Voirin King, not Joseph.
No, that was the actual.
Oh no, wait, no,
primordial.
Joseph was the one with the stone in his forehead.
Yeah,
Oh, King Joseph. Oh yeah, old King Joseph.
old King Joseph's forehead. Yeah,
Sounds like
Yeah,
an
the
elf.
thing
thing
still has
connected
all.
to the Void Stone.
Yeah.
I'll tell Henry to open that compartment, and I'll see if I can somehow use that to fucking force it into reality. I don't know.
Word. Henry opens up the compartment that contains that little piece of crystal that was connected to the Void Stone. And you just grab it from him, I
Yes.
assume? Word. As you grab it, you feel a familiar sensation of that electricity that was traveling through it all those months in the past when you first laid your hands on it. And when it first stunned you into unconsciousness, quite a while back in like session 5.
Mm-hmm.
Or was that session 6? No, session 5, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
a long time ago. So,
Session
you
5.
feel that electricity kind of course through you again. But now it feels like you've got more of a control over it. And the spot at your elbow where you had this kind of like gaping wound before, it almost feels like it's kind of healing now, and you can start to feel kind of phantom pain coming from it. As from it, you start to see like your flesh bubbling up, and it almost seems like some sort of, not blood, but like almost glowing red lights coming from it. As from your arm shoots forth what looks to be a metallic limb. It's kind of like glowing red hot, but you don't quite feel the pain at all.
I was gonna say that
But,
that has to hurt, but okay. Oh. Sorry,
It's
continue.
it's got like bits of like purple electricity kind of jumping between it. Somebody just
You
opened a
good
big bag of
streak.
chips.
Oh, sorry, I was just getting my food.
Share, motherfucker.
It sounded like you fell out of your chair. Holy fuck!
And it over.
Brother, it's Chinese food. They paperclip that bag. Okay, it makes sounds.
Oh, word.
I'll just mute for this moment, so it doesn't hear.
No, you're good.
Okay.
And I'll say you still have an action if you want to use it. Actually, no, that would take up your action.
I was
That took
about to
6
say,
seconds.
brother.
I was gonna say a full
No, I
arm
think-
regrowing instead of an action. Wait, what?
Now that I'm thinking about it,
You can
yeah,
move
that's
your
your
finger
action.
as action.
So, do you want to use your movement? I guess.
No. I want to stare at the fucking. I would say, what the fuck?
Word. And now it is Elric's turn.
You got this,
seeing everything
baby.
that just transpired, not even acknowledging the fact that Brock just regrew a limb and he could kind of see it from his angle. He immediately runs toward Shanti and takes a few. What's the damage on the spike growth again?
Let me go read.
Oh,
When a
2d4
creature,
piercing
yeah,
damage.
2d4 for every 5 feet. Feet.
He takes 5 damage from stepping on Spike, and ignoring it, he immediately turns toward Shanti and asks, "Shanti, are you all right?"
I don't even know how to respond. She kind of like looks like around, because she's never been fully blind, so this is totally new. She kind of like brings her head up and she kind of looks for him, because she can't really tell where he is, and she kind of like reaches out and puts a hand like, is he kneeling? Is he standing? What's he doing?
He's just kind of like hunched over, like trying to see if you're all right.
Okay.
He's not kneeling. He felt the spikes on his feet.
Oh, right. Okay. She's just gonna like crab at whatever's in front of her, which is probably gonna end up being his leg.
His leg or his third leg?
I'll be fine. I just we need to find a way to
Just
stop
grab.
this thing.
And then he's going to turn towards the tribunal, and immediately he's going to launch a lightning bolt
Nice.
at max level.
Oh,
Let me grab his character sheet real quick, since I always need to remember how many d6s it is.
damn, fucking Black Adam over here.
I have to full size this screen because the minimized one is all hard to read. Lightning bolt, 14d6 when it's at level 9.
Huh.
Pretty hot.
And
Oh,
he
shit.
lets out a massive crack of lightning that looks more like something that would come just straight from a cloud rather than a caster. But again, as it launches towards the tribunal, it seems like it's almost halted in the air and absorbed down into the crater of their face, as they just eat up all of it, and just they're completely unmoving and unfazed by it. And now, it is the tribunal's turn.
Not again.
Looking down towards
Not
Elric.
again.
Huh?
Not again.
Yeah? Oh, again.
No.
Looking down towards Elric and seeing the spikes underneath its feet. It turns its gaze back over Elric's shoulder by kind of like tilting its head a bit. And it looks like it kind of begins moving. And you hear in front of you, Shanti, Elric kind of adjusts his footing. And you hear just a gust of wind, followed by this sort of like crunching noise in front of you.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Everyone else, you can see that it seems like Heartwood got split in half, as Elric was using it to like put up a block in front of himself. And you can also see that the tribunal's hand is now firmly planted into Elric's chest cavity,
Oh no.
and it lifts him up kind of high into the air, because this thing do be tall. And Shanti, you just hear what seems to be stifled breathing coming from Elric.
Oh no.
You can't quite tell what's going on. And then, as it kind of seems like they start moving again, almost like they put their hand on Elric's shoulder, almost as if they're about to pull their hand back out. But as that happens, you see Elric drop the hilt of Heartwood, and it clangs to the ground, as clang as metal as wood does.
Makes a big old thump.
Yeah. The broken pieces of Heartwood, I guess, thump on the ground. And you see him quickly lunge to grab at the arm that's impaled into his chest. Shanti, you don't see that, but everybody else
Oh
sees
shit, brother, I don't see it.
Guys, what's going on?
that. And it seems like Azim, you can tell that it seems like his fingers are digging into something, although you can't quite see anything. It's like his arm, it's like his fingers are kind of meeting the tribunal's arm, and they're sinking into it, but the flesh doesn't seem to be moving, but it seems like he's gripped something.
Can as in try to hobble over and like jump and slice the tribunal's arm.
On your turn, maybe.
Oh fuck! Why you gotta do this to me? Let me be a hero.
And you hear Elric gurgle out some words and go, "So that's your trick. You have to materialize to touch us. Everyone, try and attack as much as you can." And from Elric's chest, you can see, or Azim, you can see this best, with his reaction, it seems like spikes of blood start shooting out and sort of growing across the tribunal's right arm.
Oh.
As the tribunal then seems to start to panic a bit, and they lift up Elric and they slam him into the ground for... Let me see if they... I was about to finish that sentence, let me see if they make this attack roll, and then I realized, wait, they're literally holding him by the... They're gonna make the attack roll. Let me just...
This is an automatic hit, if not an automatic crit.
Oh,
It's like, oh no, he misses when gripping.
And they deal 27 blunt damage to him. And Shanti, you just hear like some thrashing in front of you.
Do they
that is
thrust
the
him
end.
into the spikes?
Oh, that's very true. He takes an extra...
No.
You had
And an extra 4 damage.
You had to talk shit, didn't you? You had to talk shit.
And since they have
Elric is
multi-attack,
supposed to roll
I forgot to
that.
do this part. He takes another 11 damage, and then another 2d4 for 5 more damage.
I just raised. Holy fuck, you rolled hard on the first damage, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was like almost all max.
Oh.
The second one evened it out though, with like 2 1s and a 3. And you all hear that. Hearing some pretty meaty crunching noises. It is now Shanti's turn. In front of you, you hear a bunch of like struggling and like bashing noises. But that's all y'all can hear.
I heard him do like the you have to materialize thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Knowing that I can heal him after I fuck up this bitch, we're gonna try something and pray it fucking works. Yasha, do I do stabby stab or burny burn?
You know me, arson.
Oh, but Elric's being held by him, so we're gonna do stabby stab.
Fair enough,
Ignore
fair enough.
that. That's not what I wanted. I want to cast it at a higher level. We're gonna cast magic missile at how many? I have I have 1 7th level spell slot. I'm gonna use it for this. So that is going to be how many? So that's 3 automatically, and then 1 more for every level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So 9 magic missiles. That deal 1d4 of damage. 1d4 plus 1 damage each. So let's. I'm gonna need a calculator for this.
94 plus 9.
I know, but
I
want to roll. I want to roll my dice.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice.
Cree. Okay, we're gonna do this in the fun way. Okay. Okay. Wait. So that's. Okay. Sorry, this is hard.
Don't worry.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 2 more. Okay. That's gonna be 31 damage. With each freaking Azure Comet that just hits him in the face.
Word. So you summon up Magic Missile. And how much damage was it?
31 damage.
Give me a... Actually, wait. With Magic Missile, you don't have to
Nope.
roll to hit anything.
Automatic hit.
So you target the Tribunal, and as the Magic Missile careens towards them, I guess flavored to look like a comet, correct?
I mean,
Is
yeah,
that what
I'm thinking of the way, like the Night Comet in Elden Ring looks. I'm like, that's probably what her magic missiles look like.
Oh, yeah.
You got me addicted to this
So
game,
you
man.
do
I don't
that.
apologize.
True. It's a good game. So as you do that, the Magic Missile locks onto, rather than her head, it seems like it goes straight for the shoulder and like the length of her arm.
Fair enough.
As it seems to make them wince at like an unfamiliar sensation.
Let go of my man.
That's my
That's my Discord just cut them off.
Perfectly cut
Piece of ass.
words.
That's my hot piece of ass, you bitch.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I put my mic away just so I can munch.
You can
Word.
do the full crunch.
And now, Streaky, or Azim, it is your turn. And as your turn begins, you hear the bow on your back begin to speak once again in Interna's voice. And she states, "Come now, monk. This is no place to die." And immediately, the fabric slithers. It turns from the shape of the bow and slithers down the length of your leg. And it grabs at your severed leg, and it immediately starts stitching it back towards, back onto your body. And then kind of like wraps around your leg once. And in an instant, you can feel the sensation in your leg once again.
I like start wiggling my toes just to confirm, and just as I'm doing, it's like, you always come in the perfect timing, Interna.
Hey, it's all in the name.
Fair enough.
Or I should say the title. Anyway, please go start trying to kill that thing.
I couldn't agree more. And then, as Azim prepares to like launch himself, I pull out my ultimate card, which is what was it called? Okay, I use Flowing Awaken.
You do that. Increase dexterity score to 25 plus... Oh, wow. You do that. Feeling,
So,
I
like-
suppose, the energy of chaos incarnate blowing around you. Oh, also,
Mhm.
the spikes are gone because that broke concentration to use another spell.
Mhm.
Correct.
So you do that.
So like, yeah. So, as in 10% stuff, having his blade to his side, he like focuses in, as to him the world is quiet, and then in a burst in a flash, he rushes towards the tribunal, and then slashes with his sword using. Let me go back to that list of elements. Using fire element if it rolls.
You do that. Give me an attack roll. That's a hit.
Fuck yeah. And then my thing is fire, and then the attack. There we go. Sorry.
Now
What
I
the fuck?
gotta do math. What do these all add up
It's
to?
only. No, it's just only one. Don't worry. I just
Oh, okay.
I think like
The
the multiple times.
first three numbers.
Yeah, and then +2 as well because of my breathing. the Floating Awaken.
So, what's your total from these rolls?
23.
21,
total?
then adding the 2, 23. Yep, 23.
23 total. You bring down your sword and slash at what seems to be the new weak point of the tribunal. And as you do, fire dances across the surface of their skin, or what could loosely be called skin, as their body looks a bit more crystalline. And it seems like they're once again wincing in pain as this kind of metallic noise comes from the gaping hole in their face, almost mimicking screeching of some kind. But then shortly after, the fire starts to get soaked up and travel towards their mouth as they kind of vacuum it in.
And you're saying that their arms are covered in spikes, so if I were to touch it, that would be like spike damage.
It's blood spikes that are coming from Elric.
Okay.
That are kind of like, it's more like they're skewering into the arm.
Is it
rather than
is it like
out.
that thing that Laverton did to him every time he'd like come into her clearing?
It looks like that, but also it looks like it's made out of his blood, like Uriel's.
Ooh, he learned a new trick from Uriel.
Yes.
Then in that case, I would like to punch.
Word. You do that. Give me the slap of God.
Yeah.
The slap
Slap.
of God.
It's the same face and reaction, just like. Okay, and let me just double check. Okay. Wow.
16. That's also a hit.
Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go. 9 plus 2, 11.
Dealing 11 damage. As when your fist meets them, it seems like a little chip is taken away from them as like a spark of light flashes across their body. And once again, the metallic screeching comes from the gaping hole of their face. Is that your turn?
I would like to use a key point.
Go for it.
So yeah, it's a key, and I would like to use Flurry of Blows. Let me just put one key point, and that is to do another 2 unarmed attacks.
Show it to me.
Okay, so there's 1. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. That
Is
is a
that a-
miss.
Okay, and here's the other one.
That is a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. And then that, and then that'll be 15.
Word.
Yeah.
And you once again bring in your fist for another, like, taking away a chip of their health. And it seems like another flash of light travels across their crystalline body. Is that your turn?
And I step it back real smooth. It's like one space. And yeah.
Word, you do that.
Yeah.
Brock, it is now your turn.
So, I no longer have the gauntlet. What the fuck is my attack?
Yes.
I now have a metal fucking arm. Holy shit.
Yes.
I would like to cast haste on myself,
Word.
which should immediately give me another action
Mm-hmm.
as well. Okay. 1 fertile slot will be gone. +2 to AC. And advantage in dex saves. Gains 1 additional action on each of its turns. This action used to attack once, dash, disengage height, or use an option. Good. And can I use offensive defense into that? Like, pump some of my armor into the arm to make it hit harder?
Bigger hand. Yes.
Alright, I'll do that with a booming blade and a charge of arcane jolt. Can I put anything else on? No, that's a lot of things. Check marks. Boxes check marked. Okay, is it just an unarmed strike?
Let's give it the damage dice of your hammer, because that's essentially what's about to happen.
The How of Melric?
Didn't you have a hammer from Elric? That would work.
Alright.
Whatever a maul is.
That's a
Okay,
28 to hit.
Got you named at that. That's a hit.
Alright. Just to double and triple check that everything checked marked off. Yes, good. That's a total of 42 damage. Of various types.
As you pack all your might into your arm, it seems like the metal is like searing with energy. As you give him a big old punch right in the back, and it seems like this purple electricity courses across their body, and they once again screech in pain.
Very good. This pleases me. Anyway, I think that's my turn.
Word. Henry, it is now your turn.
Right. Henry will fucking close his body back up, considering Brock just took something out of him. And that's his turn.
He finishes the Pez dispenser action.
Yes.
I hate that it's called the Pez dispenser action.
To be fair, we put that stone into the deepest pocket that he had, so it would take a full action to open and a full action to close.
You built an asshole into your robot so you could stuff things in it?
You wouldn't?
Good response.
Fuck, you're right, thinking right.
God.
Listen. A car has a trunk. Would it
I
have a
hate
dump
this.
trunk?
I hate this.
Oh
Please
my
continue.
God.
I'm
Henry
begging.
just has a dump truck.
Henry has
It
a
is-
dumpy.
Oh my god.
Henry just has skim cheeks clapping.
It is now Elric's turn. And still kind of like wincing in pain, he is going to launch another lightning bolt. This one just coming out of his mouth at max level. Let's see, I forget the number again. Spells. 14d6, that's it. He's once again going to launch a lightning bolt directly towards the face of the tribunal, dealing 57 damage. And it seems like the electricity arcs across its whole body, but as it's starting to arc across it, all the arcs seem to get vacuumed up into its mouth again, as it seems like it keeps just eating any magic that comes close to it. And now... it is the tribunal's turn again.
Oh god. Oh god.
It is going to, once again, try and... it's kind of turned its body towards, like, the right now, so Ulrich's, like, over here. It is once again going to do a slam attack on Elric to try and make him let go. And it's going to deal more damage. 21. This time without the spikes. And you can all see that it looks like one of Elric's arms is, like, let go of the tribunal as he's, like, starting to go limp and looking quite bad. As there is still a whole hand inside of his chest grabbing onto his heart. And then, instead of lifting them up again, you see the tribunal pull back their other hand in kind of like that karate chop motion from before. And just before they bring it down, you see behind their hand, it seems like a portal to the parabola opens up.
Oh, thank God.
Right about... Let me draw this. Right about...
Are we having an endgame moment right now?
I hope so. I hope so.
On your
As I'm on
he
your
just goes
left.
on your left. On your left.
I'll just use the rouge.
The fucking
That's
Fey
just-
Wild's come out. Ipa Bay.
You won't pay.
Oh my god.
Ipa Bay.
Avengers! Do the thing.
You see a crack into the parabola open up as just before their hand begins to move, a hand shoots out from the parabola. It looks to be this like this hand that's mostly bare, but you can see what looks to be a sleeve on it all the ways up. And the hand is glowing this bright color. It almost feels familiar. It's like this deep purple. And behind them, the portal opens up further and further as it seems like a series of other hands begin to reach out and grab them, either by the wings or by the shoulder or by the waist. And it starts to... and they start to hold it in place more and more so. As you then see the tribunal try and look over its shoulder to see what's there. And more of those metallic screeching noises come out of it. But seems like these hands are kind of keeping it pinned in place. As you then see what looks to be these two armored gauntlets that you don't recognize, coming from inside the portal that are grabbing more so at like the area that Elric's blood is trying to flow through. And it looks different from the other arms as you don't recognize it, and it doesn't have this like energetic glow to it. And behind the portal you can see... this list is so long now. Where is my NPCs?
Need help?
Not gonna lie, I completely forgot what Kolvar's last name was until I looked at his token just now. Oopsie, drew a little makeshift square on him. Behind them,
Wait, man.
you can see Kolvar and... where's this guy? Where are you?
He's...
I
I don't know where I
actually
put him.
don't see-
He might be in
You also see-
archived.
You also see Jonathan behind, and they both seem to be pointing their arms towards the back of the portal, seeming like they're sustaining it. And you also see... he's probably just an image, he doesn't have a character sheet. I can't flip search for him that way. Where's my library? I'll just have to scroll until I find him.
Ipa Bay.
There he is.
Okay, thank God.
You also see Oleron as well behind them, and it seems like they're all trying to sustain this portal.
Kolvar stepped on the leak. Oh no!
He stepped on the leak! No!
Oh my god.
The lake is. He's gained power.
Leak.
Like Scoob, I've gained the power.
Oh my God.
Reggie.
And you hear Kolvar call out and say, "Good job, everybody. I knew you had it in you. Now to finish this off." And as he's speaking, you see that the hands are kind of slowly inching the tribunal closer and closer towards the portal, but it's ever so subtle. And it's starting to get harder and harder for them to like pull it closer. It seems like they're slowing down. And it's beginning to look like it's not moving at all. And then suddenly, the tribunal begins to move forward a bit, tugging back against them. You see it move an inch, and then another inch. And all the hands seem to be struggling with like a really hard grip on this. And through the portal you can see what looks to be gleaming lights that remind you very distinctly of the primordial stones that you've been gathering, each one kind of matching up with the colors. As it seems like the forces of the universe themselves are trying to pull at this creature in front of you. But they're struggling. The tribunal makes it a little bit further, and the hands seem like they're starting to slip. Their grip's getting a little loose. But then, you see from beyond the portal a rather familiar silhouette as a metal-clad gauntlet with like red metal, or red armored gauntlet, reaches through and grabs the tribunal by the neck, and it halts immediately. And you see, or at least, well, Shanti can't see this.
Shut the fuck
But,
up. No shit, I can't see, brother.
What's going on, guys?
You can see what looks to be a bit of a smirk on Elric's face, as he can look directly over his shoulder and into the portal. And you can all see what seems to be a horned figure that reminds you of Sinead, and it seems like it is her. As she grabs down the tribunal's neck, and together with all the other hands, they're able to slowly pull her back into the portal. And as part of her body is in it, she's sort of like halfway into the portal and still hanging on to Elric. Elric's now able to touch the ground as this thing is struggling to stay standing. He puts his boot up towards the tribunal's shoulder, and with one final kick, he sends her back through it as far as he can. But not all the way. Everybody, you now see the tribunal barely staying inside of your reality. What do you do?
Cut them piggies off.
No, I don't.
What do you see?
I'm
like, guys, what's
still
going on?
kneeling in the dirt like a goddamn worm.
To give you a walker.
Oh god.
Fucking stick.
I'll shout at Azam and Shanti, and I guess also Henry, fucking kick her thrall away. And I'll
Beat this dumb bitch.
both me and Henry will try and push as hard as we can, or kick and punch, whatever the fuck. Henry will probably charge head first.
He does that, immediately charging towards the tribunal and kind of like shoulder charging her to force her in. How much strength does Henry have?
Hold up, Henry. Which one of these fucking tabs was your character sheet? This one. Henry has a strength of 14.
Nice. Do you do the same, Brock? Do you also try and like push them back in?
I am actually going to use this thing with all 3 charges.
Ooh.
My latest
Hello.
artificer infusion, the Ring of the Ram.
Ooh.
Oh my. You do that. Give me an attack roll.
With what?
I don't know, with your fists. The hammer damage, I guess, because it's your like metal high fist.
Sorry, you can spend. Sure. Hammer. Where the fuck are you? That's a 19. Plus
19.
from the ram, there's a plus 7 bonus. Is it per charge? Wait, no, strength bonuses it's plus 5 per charge. Yeah. Whatever that equates to.
Word. So you start pushing on the tribunal, and you're taking your metal hand. You just start punching into this thing. One punch, it inches back. Two punches, it inches further. And bringing back like a fucking wall. You just smack it in. And suddenly, the tribunal is slowly inside. How much does that ramming again? Plus 7? Yeah. Its full body is inside the portal. And as it is, in an instant,
It shuts. And rolls wide again. Henry shoulder tackled it. What the fuck happens to him?
Oh, he didn't go into the portal. He just. That would be like if you got your hand cut off once again, punching it in. I assume he stopped pushing on it the moment it was gone.
Yeah. He like did a bump and then like stopped it
Fair
again.
enough. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening, I can rebuild Henry, but that would be also cool to just have him like lose portion of his body.
Fucking rebuilt him.
We
like
did it, gang.
DC.
We saved the city.
We saved
Now-
the galaxy.
Would you like to all go on a quick break?
Yes.
Yes.
As I
Yes.
need to use the bathroom.
Nice.
Yes.
And we're going on a break. Come back in a few seconds to find out what the fuck. What about? And we are back. Makeshift, where did we last leave off?
So, the world around you has gone quiet. The land's desolate. The stars are shimmering. And you've done it. You defeated the great menace to your universe. Pushed them into the parabola. And you see Kolvar looking ecstatic as he starts clapping. Yes, we did it. Holy shit, we actually did it. Oh, thank you, Ayatin. Sinead too. Right about now, they should be pushing her straight out of the very boundaries of reality itself. Good job, everybody. We actually did it. We saved everybody.
Oh, saved everybody.
Kolvar, you see Jonathan point over towards Elric on the ground. And everyone except Shanti. You can see Elric on the ground with what seems to be wetness spilling out around his torso, and in the darkness it's hard to tell, but you can guess it's probably blood around him.
Am I that far away from him?
You have your eyes sliced out.
I know, but am I that far away from him? Am I 15
Oh yeah,
feet?
you're a few feet away from him, but you can probably remember where you heard the thump on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I do have slightly better senses than most people.
You're like wobbling over, like, Eric? Where are you? Like,
Eric?
with your hands extended. Elric?
Eric.
Eric.
Here's my uncle's
Eric.
name, immediately gets PTSD flashbacks.
I'm sorry, I
No,
meant to
it's
say
okay.
Elric. Like, you're just like with your hands out. It's like, Elric, where are you?
I mean, yeah, essentially that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna
Wobbling over.
kind of push herself up on very wobbly legs because she's on uneven dirt ground. And she's going to, you know how like I do this because I'm autistic. I don't know if anybody else does this, but like some people, they kind of shuffle their feet forward when they're like walking through weird shit, trying to like, I don't know how to describe this,
What?
but she's shuffling her
The
feet
cigarette
forward
shuffle.
to make sure she doesn't like run into anything. So she's like, it's
Oh.
like walking through a dark
You're
room.
sliding your feet across the ground because you can't see the ground.
Exactly. So she's like moving her foot
that's
forward, checking to make sure it's safe, and then stepping. So her walk is extremely slow. But she'll eventually try to make her way over there, shuffling her feet, trying to find something.
As you do that, making your way over there, you can kind of get like a feel of where it is. Like the ground seems to like be less dusty for a moment, and then your foot taps against what seems to be something soft.
I'm going to kneel down and put my hand out and try to feel what I just hit.
You reach out and give me a dexterity check.
Fair enough. My dex is a +1. That is a 12.
A 12.
Mhm.
As you reach out, you feel what seems to be the warmth of like a neck and the hairs of like the stubble on beard, like on the beard.
Okay.
So you kind of feel his neck.
Streaky, you motherfucker. Cat, you motherfucker. I can't look at chat either. Okay.
That's actually what I had you roll for. I was gonna see you traumatize yourself by feeling a chest cavity.
I hate you. I hate all of you. I'm trying to be serious.
Why does it feel so squishy?
Fuck the both of you, Jesus. Fucking hell. You're making me laugh. Shut the fuck up. Okay, alright. She's gonna kind of like...
Brock will walk forward
Oh, thank you.
and like just kneel down, one hand on hers. He's not sure what the fuck to say right now, so he just takes her hand and like guides it, not to the chest cavity, but like right above.
Good plan.
I would
Here.
hope.
Just straight
Where Either like his collarbone would be. Probably.
Are you trying to get me to touch like the bones or something?
And I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry, Shanti.
Her hand kind of hovers above it for a second. And you can just see her fingers like slowly move down to touch like the edge of the wound, essentially. And you can just kind of see her like, even though her eyes aren't there anymore, she's just like, her head kind of goes to one side and to the other, and she's clearly thinking. And then she's going to cast we'll start with lower ones. We're gonna cast Healing Word. Does it do anything?
You cast Healing Word, and as you do, you can hear what seems to be like the sort of lively sound of flesh, like closing a little bit, and like the familiar sound of like the steam hissing off of Elric.
Okay, well
But it's quite a bit weaker than before.
it's a start, and it gives her a little bit of hope. So we're gonna go again. Fucking Healing Word at a higher level this time. So she's just gonna start repeating the incantation for Healing Word in. Fuck it, we'll go with Druidic.
You do that, once again using Healing Word again, and it seems like the wounds are closing a bit, but it seems like the effects of your spell are not as strong as the previous time you used it. It's closing up the ends, but it's not regenerating what's clearly missing from the center.
Oh no.
How much of that do I notice?
You can notice that it seems like the edges of his flesh are starting to close up and singe shut as he's healing, but you can pretty easily see into his chest cavity. But more importantly, as you look up onto his face, it's like the blood's starting to like dry away from his mouth as the healing spell cleans him up and sort of brings the blood back into him. You can see that on his face, it looks like he was smiling as his eyes are still staring up towards the sky.
Oh god.
As the blood gets cleaned up out of his eyes, you can see that the color in them, it's no longer gold.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, I don't see any of that. But I noticed that the spell's getting weaker, so instead of just continuing Healing Word, I'm gonna start doing where is it? Cure Wounds. Over and over. Same thing, repeating
You
the
do
incantation in Druidic, and with each time she's gonna cast it, she's gonna start like not hitting him, but like trying to basically slam the spell into him.
You do that continuously again and again, trying to heal him. And the healing, or the lay on hit, what's it called again? It's not healing. Right?
No, it's Cure Wounds is what I'm using at the moment.
Cure Wounds. You cast it again and again, and each time, everybody who's onlooking sees a flash of light come from you as you keep on putting more and more magic into the spells, but the results become less and less significant. Until eventually all that's left is just the exposed sternum, which most of his skin and bones seem to have healed towards the center, but there's still a clear hole in the middle of his sternum that pretty obviously suggests not everything could be replaced.
At that, Brock will just say, Shanti, please stop. It's gone. He's...
No! No, he's not. He's not gone. And I'm gonna try Cure Wounds one more time, and then I'm gonna realize, shit, I'm out of spell slots.
You do that, and as you do, it's almost like your hair is becoming like lighter and floating in water, sort of like ignoring gravity. And all the gold bits that are inside your hair start to vaporize away and drift up into the sky. giving off this nice amber color to everyone who can see. And as that happens, it almost seems like the stars in the night sky are starting to grow brighter than they were before. And then, from the stars, you can hear something. A will, not necessarily a voice, speaks to you and says, "What is your wish?"
I'm going to put both hands back on, not his chest, but I'm going to put them on his face. And I'm going to lean forward and press my forehead against his. And I'm just going to whisper, I just want him to come back.
And as you do so, you feel your will imposed upon the weave of the universe around you. And you all see a flash of light. And the next thing you see when your eyes open is that all around you it seems that flowers have started growing, mostly dandelions, spreading all across the horizon as far as you can see. And still, Elric's body lays on the ground, motionless.
I'm going to reach towards his neck and try to feel for a pulse.
Give me a medicine check.
The rare time medicine is needed.
For sure, that's the only time we've ever rolled it in the campaign.
I think I had somebody roll it once in Blood Moon.
Yes, you did.
That is not a good roll. Why am I rolling it on a book like an idiot? What's my medicine modifier? A 12.
Hmm.
You got a 12?
Mm-hmm.
Your shaky hands look around his neck and try and find, like, the warm spot on it. It's kind of hard to recall exactly where it's supposed to be since your hands are shaking so much, but you kind of rest on different points looking for it. You keep looking for it. You keep looking for it. But you can't find a pulse anywhere.
After, like, the 5th time trying to find his pulse, she's gonna let out this agonizing, heartbreaking scream of agony. The same kind of sound that she let out in the caves of Diriona after beating the shit out of Doldrum. And she's basically gonna start hitting his chest and begging in a mix of Common and Druidic and Quarry and Celestial, just every language she can think of, to bring him back. And she's just, like, hitting her fists on his chest and trying to cast the incantations for Cure Wounds or for Healing Word or something, and it's just not working. She's out of energy, she's out of spell slots. It's over. But she doesn't want to give in to the finality of it yet.
As you do that, Asm comes towards you and tries to, like, grab your arms to stop you from hitting him, and, like, tries to hold you, be like, Shanti, please. He's gone.
She's gonna start hitting you. She's gonna start, like, kind of doing what toddlers do when you try to pick them up. She's gonna hit, like, against your arm, but it's nothing damage causing. It's just a tantrum.
You just try to do that, but he just holds you closer to, like, make the arm short so it doesn't do much. It's like,
yep.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's gonna realize it's kind of helpless at this point. She's blind, she's weak. It's over, and she just kind of goes limp against you and is just sobbing. Sobbing against you, and she's just... It's over. She's out.
And then Oleron decides it's a good time to try and talk to you.
Fucking idiot. Okay.
Hey,
What
I
does
know you're having a bad
Oleron
moment,
do?
but I like to. I know this is a bad
Oleron-
moment.
You guys ever tried shawarma?
Hey, this is a good time to do you guys want to try shawarma?
Oh my god. So he walks over to Elric's body, and he stares down at it for a moment. And he stands over his body. I'm not gonna move his token over it because that's just gonna make it hard for me to move it. And he runs his fingers along the entrance of the chest cavity. Damn. Looks like he finally got to atone for his sins after all these years.
Shut up.
Shanti.
Shut up! You think I want to hear your voice right now?
Shanti, tell me something. I want to know your answer.
What?
What does the name Elric mean to you?
Her head kind of turns towards Oleron. And she can't see him, but she wants to take a swing at him, but Asm still kind of got her, so she just she shakes her head and she lowers it, and the hair kind of falls in her face, and she just whispers, everything. His name means everything to me. He never treated me like I was weak. He was always patient with me. He showed me things I couldn't even dream of. Because of him, I discovered who I truly am. Not just Shanti of the Wandering Pool. I'm so much more. It doesn't even matter if it's our souls or whatever. Cameron and the Vertin, I don't care. But I know that I loved him then. I love him now. And she looks up at him even though she can't see him. And I will love him until I take my last breath.
Elric. I tossed that name aside a long time ago. I felt too ashamed to use it. From when I was a child, turned into a monster, and then a king. Oleron looks at his hands, and then even a god. All those names, titles. All I could have ever asked for is to know that just one person in this world had loved me. That just one person would call me a hero. And he steps closer towards you, and you can hear his footsteps.
She tenses. She really doesn't want him to touch her. She does not want Oleron near her right now. But
And he kneels
Asm
down
still
to your
got her,
level.
so...
I have.
Are you kneeling down, or are you standing?
Oh, she was kneeling. She's sitting on her knees.
Yeah. She's collapsed.
Yeah, she's collapsed against Asm right now.
Give the huggies.
And he kneels down in front of you. And all of you see Oleron reach out his hand toward Shanti's face. And as it gets closer and closer, Shanti, you begin to feel the warm glow of some magic as he reaches towards you. And you can almost feel a healing sensation across your eyes. And everybody, you can see this green light coming from Oleron's hand. As slowly, Shanti, your vision's restored.
Oh, thank fuck. She's gonna blink several times. And then look at Oleron. Kind of confused as to why he would do that when she's literally done nothing but yell at him ever since they met.
And he says, "The name Elric is the only person here who could use regeneration magic." And he reaches his hand up towards his hat. And as he's pulling it away, you see his face, and his eyes are closed. And he says, "Hello, dream girl." And when he opens them, you can see that Oleron's eyes are golden.
Her mouth is gonna drop open, and she's just gonna slowly reach out her hand and put it on the side of his face. Not really believing that this is happening until she touches the side of his face. And it's like, oh shit. And then she's gonna fucking tackle hug him. Just knock him to the fucking floor.
You do that. Give me an attack roll.
You know what? Fine.
Or I should say, a strength check.
There you go.
Give me that.
Strength check. Yeah, she's not fucking...
Oh, this could be if like you actually pile drive him to like the ground, or he just like catches you.
The dice gods love me. Nat 20.
Let's go. That's
What
what
do I have a strength modifier? No, I don't. So it's just a nat 20.
Just to see what he's gonna get. D20. 14, he lost. So
Yay.
you tackle him, and immediately he's knocked prone.
Dies again.
Smacks his head on a rock on the ground.
It's his head on the leak.
Oof, the
leak
leak is
got
what
him.
kills him.
The leak got him.
Nah, she
So
tackle
what
hugged
did
him.
you win? Fucking got murdered by the tribunal, but the league killed me.
Oh my god. And you do that. Anything else after you've knocked him prone?
She's gonna give him a big ol' kiss. She's gonna kiss.
You do that. Give him a big old kiss.
A big ol' kiss.
Do you roll on the kiss?
Roll on the
Roll
D100 random encounter table to see what awkward response he has.
He gets a boner.
Okay.
That's actually a fire idea. I should make a D100 awkward response table.
Let's go.
I rolled a D100 and I just get the "Who are you?" answer.
Why'd your breath stink?
You smell like
Actually, let me see if this
anchovies.
exists.
A random encounter of kiss.
Random kiss encounter.
It's he just immediately pops a boner.
That
Like
would be
it's not even like
it's like, all right,
it's not even
y'all,
like a
can
distinct-
y'all can go back in the future. We're gonna stay here for a few minutes.
yeah. Damn, here to dirt. Wow, okay.
I mean,
Not even all the men.
They're
technically,
both druids.
I mean, fair.
Both just gonna wild shape into something.
it wouldn't be the first
All
time
we
in the
hear-
dirt. Hey,
all we just see
Oh
cut
my
to is just
God.
as if like laying back first on the bed, eyes wide open, and all I hear is like animal noises and shakes.
oh
It's
my
like mom and dad are
god,
having sex again.
Mom.
Mom, please. Like, it's not even like human noises, it's just like random animal noises that you just change into
The fucking
randomly.
bear from the Baldur's
The
Gate
fuck?
trailer.
The fucking animal noise that people use to cover up the insults on fucking TV.
Oh, it's the fucking dog.
Oh my god.
It turned is just like, ask him, are you okay? It's like, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, poor
Did
Did you
Just like,
actually find an
so-
awkward encounter?
No, but I found one that was titled D100 Truths About Mushrooms. And if there's something funny at 40, I'll maybe turn it into something.
Truths about
He just pops.
mushrooms.
Listen, I'm just going with the boner. It would have been funny. And it's not like a subtle boner that only she feels. It's like a visible, like, full mast. Like he is sailing.
Your brother's gone.
Okay, so what it gave me was fact number 40: a single barefoot step in a fungus forest will pick up the spores of 100 or more species of mushrooms, but this may be a gross underestimation.
I'll count that as boner
Please
for
do
giving one
not
boner.
make a joke about feet.
I lost mine.
Nah.
I almost lost mine. It's half my content on OnlyFans. The SM OnlyFans.
I don't think somebody's made a random awkward response table, so I'm gonna stop looking. Anyway,
He tried.
you do that, and he just goes, I know, I'm happy to see you too.
She's then going to sit up slightly and very lightly, not actually hard enough to do any damage, punch him in the shoulder. Don't you ever
You
do
do
that
that.
again.
Well, I was trying to save the universe, so
Well, no more saving the
It was-
universe.
that sounds good to me.
And then she's gonna hug him again.
Word. And once you are done doing that, he then stands back up and goes, well then. Pats himself off a bit, and you see him immediately take off his shirt. Don't do that. And
Nice.
he walks over to his corpse and just starts like unbuttoning the cloak that's on it to try and get it off.
Hey, yo.
At this point, I was just looking over at him and just like, what the fuck did you just do?
I just see a man undress himself, but it's a different body. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right. What did just happen?
Listen, Shotzi
As
is
he-
complaining. He's just seeing two bodies being undressed. Okay, let's be honest.
As he pokes his head through the top of his outfit and sets it all correctly, he goes, well, I really did just die a moment ago. Soul completely left my body. The tribunal just ripped out my heart. Pretty surefire way to kill Wendigo. But when Oleron saw that happen, he gave up his body. We have the same magic signature in our DNA, so all he had to do was let me slip in, and he left. That old bastard finally got a chance to atone for his sins. Just like I said.
You motherfuckers and your atonement for sins.
Well, if you've both atoned for your sins, can we just go home and rest for a bit? I hate it here.
Yeah. That'd be nice. And as you're all saying that, the last thing you see is the sun's like just starting to peek up over the horizon. And as it starts to, and you kind of see the gleam of light arc across this valley of dandelions and freshly grown flowers, it seems like you can see the silhouette of figures, the first of which being Oleron, with his, iconic mushroom-looking hat. And objects in my background keep flashing in, it's so annoying. It seems like there's just a group of silhouettes surrounding him that all turn away from you and start walking towards the light. And then, with the powers between Jonathan and Kovar, they open up a portal. And in a flash of light, you all find yourselves back in Vestia City, in the courtyard in front of the Capitol building. And that is the end of Rise of Vestia.
Do we get to do a little fun Where Are They Now segment with some fun 80s
Yes.
music in the background?
Yeah.
Yes, starting
Yeah!
starting with Azim. What does your character go on to do?
Sorry, my mic decides to go. Fuck
His mic really said "fuck you" and "fuck your happy future."
Fuck you. Well, I would say right when we got out of portal, Asm goes to Elric and be like, puts his hand on his shoulder like, Elric, and then punches him in the gut. And then like goes that, and he just goes up to her, it's like, if you ever do shit like that again that causes Shanti to cry, I will kill you myself. And then backs away, pats you on the back. It's like, it was good seeing you.
Oh my god.
Good seeing you too.
Shanti just puts like both hands on her face and just goes, oh my god.
Asm just looks at you, he's like, he's fine.
He just gives a fucking thumbs up. Oh no, please tell me that doesn't mean what I think it means.
What you mean?
What's up?
Okay. Adrian sent me a message and I thought it said flat car. No, it says flat cat, and it was a picture of our friend's cat lying on the couch, very flat. I thought he was being like, hey, the car's got a flat tire, and I was like, fuck! Anyway, it's fine, continue.
Surprise end to the stream.
It's like, fuck, I gotta go on public transportation and pick up my husband, fuck. Anyway, so as of what do you go on to do?
It's like what we do for the future. What's our adventures like?
Yeah, what do you do?
Like at the end of the movie, like he goes off to join the Marines, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
What do you have your character do?
I guess as in like for now, the future, like I feel like everyone has their lives, and if we're doing the idea of like everyone goes their separate ways, I guess Aspen just becomes a wandering Ronin, just trying to figure his way out in the world, his purpose, understanding his past.
Bro, you think you're wandering, motherfucker? You're staying with me.
Oh, okay, fine.
You don't want to go back to your temple and try and like rebuild it? Anything like that?
Nah, that shit gay. That shit's like a long time ago. I feel like I thought about it, then like it turned. It's just like, yo, that's gay. Stop it.
Emotions? That's gay.
That's gay. But yeah, I guess for now, Asm just kind of stays with Shanti because she's the only connection he has as a family. And
if you go on a trip, tell your mom where you're going.
I'm going to Worm.
Fuck! Not again!
But yeah.
So yeah, you continue your wanderings as a Ronin, looking for your path in life.
Yeah.
And Brock, what do you go on to do?
I go on to actually build the fucking car.
Oh hell yeah!
He goes on to build the first car.
No, I'm probably gonna stay in Vestia and just build a bunch of random shit, part of which will be the car.
Brock invents the Model T.
Asim comes back in a few years and just sees everyone driving around cars like the 1800s.
Oh my god.
Yeah, basically. So
Yeah.
Brock goes on to invent combustion engines.
Before you ask me, I want to know what Jonathan and Kolvar go off to do.
Jonathan went on to become the new leader of Vestia as he inherited basically the whole purpose of the city being built in the first place. Now being the new ruler of it, having many responsibilities and far less free time for his biology studies, but still trying to find time to carve out for it, and occasionally traveling to Sinead's former picnic spot in commemoration of her. Kolvar fucked off. He didn't care. He told all of you, yeah, my job's done. Peace.
But he didn't do anything. Cape.
What did he go off to do? Like, I want to know. Is he fucking bitches in a ravine somewhere? What is he doing?
Kolvar...
Did he start a thriving career as a bard? Like...
He probably continued his studies of the Parabola and the Outer Gods, and just probably went on to try and either find Ayatin, or to just reestablish connections in very remote parts of the universe. But otherwise, Kolvar was just like, cool, my one job is done. Bye.
Oof.
Hmm.
And Oleron, he died.
Oleron's
He
dead.
went to. Oh wait, I know what Kolvar did. My bad.
Oh boy.
One second. So, Kolvar, upon the ending of the story, detected that there was a new realm that had appeared within the universe, and he dedicated his time now to studying the new realm that had appeared shortly after your battle.
I wonder what
It's-
realm that could be.
And in his conclusions, it seems that it's a realm that most souls have started going to when they pass on.
Oh. Different realm than I thought of. But hey, that's cool! We go to a new place when we die. Fucking nice!
I mean, it might be the realm that you're thinking about.
We got
That
Easy
might be
Kid.
what it turned into. We don't know.
Nah, I know it's not. I know things. Secret
Damn.
things.
But I don't, so I'm gonna talk shit.
Fair enough. Talk shit. Talk shit. You can't get hit. You're a literal god.
And now,
I think
Shanti.
they've improved and gods can take shit.
Yeah.
what does Shanti go on to do?
Well, first off, she goes on and she essentially... She doesn't disband the Wandering Cult. The Wandering Cult. The Wandering Cult.
I mean, pretty much it is.
She doesn't really disband it, but she essentially starts, like, redistributing every part of it. She basically breaks it down into more of a charity that funds rebuilding and shit like that rather than an actual guild of divination people. Because she kind of thought that Uriel might be right, that they didn't see some shit, and they should stop being this pillar of philanthropy and actually do some fucking shit. So, yeah, Wandering Pool Guild becomes Wandering Pool Fund or whatever, the thing that they ask you at the end of the Taco Bell ordering thing. But in her personal life, you know that thing where it's like, okay, you want to donate like $3 to the Taco Bell fund today?
Yeah, it's like you want to round up.
Yeah, you want to round up your
No, I mean-
purchase?
It's like, so that'll be 2 L's and that'll be $7.95. But however, if you round it up to the Wandering Pool Fund, just
Oh my
every tavern.
god. Just round it up to the nearest silver. Hate it.
Yeah.
But that's essentially what she does, is she just turns it into a fucking fund to help rebuild after natural disasters and all that fuck shit. But in her personal life, she basically follows Elric around because she doesn't want to just stay in Vestia anymore. She wants to go see cool shit. And she stayed in Vestia for literally like 20 years, so not all that fun anymore. But she does eventually, at one point, kind of turn to him one day and just go, "You want to get married?" Let him just sip of there he goes.
Gasp.
As he was taking a sip, he just
Come again. Can you repeat that?
Are you that old that your hearing's going too?
I
She's staring at you with like a grin on her face. She's teasing you.
just wanted to be certain that I heard you correctly.
You heard me.
Do you tell them this when you're at his cabin, or
Yeah, why not? They're just chilling, reading some shit. That she forced him to build out of fucking stone because the wood keeps fucking dying.
I'm gonna say he's in the process of rebuilding it, since this is shortly
Sure.
after the fact.
Sure.
It's an open concept.
It's an open
And he goes,
There's just a whole wall that's gone.
I'm glad you asked. In fact, perfect time to replace the floorboards as well.
and he lifts up. You see him take his hand and just plunge it down into one of the floorboards, and rip it up from the ground.
Oh my god.
And they start ripping up some more from the ground.
Oh, like his chest.
Is this one of those odd reactions they teach people about in therapy?
Just a second. Hang on. I've saved this for a while.
And you see that there's a cavity beneath his shack, and he like leaps down into the darkness, and then you hear like more ripping up of wooden planks again, and then you hear another thump as he like lands down again, and you hear calling up from the darkness. Oh, I found it.
Do you need a light?
No, I'm good.
What the fuck
And
is this?
After some clamoring, you hear him climb out from beneath the floorboards.
Oh, I've actually lived in this spot so long, I've just built multiple cabins on top of each other. The old one becomes the basement. I've done it a few times. Anyway.
And yet you asked why I demanded you build it out of stone.
Yeah, good point.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I've been hanging on to this for quite a while.
And he holds up this like stone box, and he like lifts up the top, and it's got like an almost airtight seal, and in it you see a nice ring with this sort of amber colored gem on the top. It seems like it's almost like made out of living wood, but it's hard to make out exactly what it's made out of. You've never seen something like it before. And he goes,
Of course, I'd love to marry you.
Tackle, hug, / kiss once again! Although aiming to not drop him into the floorboards.
I'm glad you made that clarification, because I was gonna make that funny. That was gonna make that happen.
Or the fucking ring.
Yeah, don't
Yep.
drop the ring either.
And you do that, not falling into the hole.
Yeah, that's what I do in the
Man.
future.
And that's also what Elric does, since he's living with you, and that's what he did. Anyway, that's
You kiss.
all she wrote, folks. I think that's the end of literally a year's worth of D&D.
Woo!
Holy crap, this took a while to get to. It's been like
year's worth of D&D.
D&D.
Holy cow.
multiple full campaigns, in my opinion. This has been the length of, like, for me, six campaigns.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been absolutely wild doing a 30-session campaign.
30 sessions.
This
The
was-
fact that it's ending
this
on
is-
32 is amazing.
Yeah. This is the first time I actually did a campaign.
I think for most of us, it's probably the first time a campaign's been completed.
Yeah.
May I offer a toast to Rise of Vestia, to Makeshift, and to Mars. That one was for you, hun. I'm gonna just...
Yep.
Fucking amazing. Now, all of you in the chat, don't you start panicking. Don't panicking, Anakin. We have a planikin. Because we're not done. You think this universe is over? Fuck no. We're starting something new on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, July 11th. Is that the right date? Yes, it is. I'm smart. On Tuesday, we're starting a new campaign in a whole new planet. So same universe, different planet. And we're bringing in a new DM. Y'all probably met him if you went to Yasha's stream today, but you probably haven't met him over here yet. We're bringing in Magnus. Brother Magnus, an experienced DM, brother-in-law to Mars, and fucking crazy-ass motherfucker for writing like a 13-page document based purely on the religions and regions of this new upcoming realm. It's going to be amazing. There's some amazing characters coming with it. We've got some returning people. Magnus is the new DM. It's gonna be absolutely great. I highly recommend you check it out. And there will be another main campaign, but that's gonna take a bit. Because number one, we got a planet, and number two, Makeshift isn't giving up an entire year worth of Saturdays for it. So we'll definitely...
fuck that. I'm not doing another 30-session long one. Fuck that.
We're not kidding. We gotta lift. We gotta get the square man to break.
Yeah, man needs a break. So Saturday campaigns
give
are
it
going
a
to be
kiss.
on hold for a while we plan the new one. But in the meantime, you will have Astion the Third Eye coming on July 11th. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I think the only person in here that's not an Astion is Streaky, but that's because Streaky has an actual
Yeah.
adult job with adult responsibilities. And the rest of us just
I have
kind of get the fuck around on
responsibilities?
Tuesdays, so...
I have responsibilities. What the fuck are you talking about? You call me an adult, man. I am barely living. I am a child.
Oh. Minor police! Minor police! Anyway, thank you guys so much for supporting Rise of Vestia for an entire fucking year. You guys are absolutely amazing, and we cannot wait to continue Untold Realms with you. We will see you all next week. And until then, tell your stories. This has been Untold Realms, signing off.
Yes.
Say
to
goodnight,
you,
guys.
to everyone, to
Bye-bye.
Mars.
Good
See ya.
night.
Good night. Good night.